It's the Miami University Redhawks and the Oklahoma Sooners. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe already putting her to work with some injury news. Holly?
Checking in with Miami University's head coach before the game. They have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to...
And the Sooners will kick off first, and here we go. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Miami, Ohio's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. What a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory.
And Reese, man, he has been really, really good to start this season. Last week, excellent. But you do get that one loss on the ledger. But they've trusted him. They've put it in his hands. I think you want to see the consistency from his offense, Jesse, as it continues to grow, continues to get better throughout the season. But I've seen some great flashes.
Yeah, the amazing thing is when you talk to people on the inside of the program, they'll tell you if he can keep being consistent, play the way he did last week, they think they can go to the college football playoff. You mentioned the loss they have early in the year. They can't afford another one here in the middle of the season. He's got to play great today. But very quietly, they believe this could be a special year if this guy plays well.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Might as well run him again. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Looking for room straight ahead. There he goes. The 40. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Trying to take it back. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
He's definitely going to want that one back. Man, they put a nice drive together. That's the opening drive you want. Start driving the football down the field, having success, and then you just get just a little bit aggressive, a little bit greedy, making the throw, forcing it into coverage, and throwing the interception.
So the Oklahoma Sooners offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. He had a lot of company in the backfield in that loss last time out. Sacked 5 times and also threw a couple of picks. Handoff from the gun. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Pulls it and fires to the left. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a 1st down. Making the adjustment. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. On the ground with the counter. Spins away from the defender. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Powers inside. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. From the gun, it's Daly. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13th. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. On play action. Going to try to get it himself. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Plows his way ahead. He'll be stopped at his own 23-yard line, but he's got enough to move the chains and pick up the first down. They'll give it on the counter. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Quarterback keeps it. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. And the Redhawks will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They'll put that return to a stop with the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Quick give. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Looking to throw for it. Firing deep. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. 2nd and long here. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Left side, it's Daly. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Caught in the backfield, it's Flanagan. At the 45, on his way. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Out wide left, it's Everett. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Trying to move them on the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for the edge. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Under pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win 1st and 2nd down, you set up 3rd and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
The Red Hawks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Run ends there. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. The give on the counter. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick catch. Turning it on. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rush right in his face. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Rushes on. Turns it upfield. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. Gonna look downfield again. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. The Sooners will call on their punt team. He'll try to make the catch in traffic, and the returner is stopped. Guys, we'll see what this Red Hawks offense can get done this time. They reached deep in the playbook, used almost all of them, it seemed, Jesse, and still ended up having to punt last time.
And I think on this next drive, David, you can go back to some of the stuff that worked that last drive, too. Find the things that you had success with. You just got to be able to build on it a little bit.
Yeah, and just break that extra tackle, you know, make that extra play, make the guy miss, put it.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And the Red Hawks decide to punt it away. Looks it in. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. Sees a crease. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. looking for a physical attack. It's a fumble on the play. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. The Sooners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now they'll try the right side. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The play fake. Got his man. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They'll snap it from the 28, in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Sooners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Working the ground game.
You got to be impressed with this offense and how they've been able to run the football and move it down the field, just being more physical in the trenches and getting some push. And leading by 3 right now down here in the red zone on 3rd down, I'm not so sure they won't run it again or give it to their running back in space and see if he can make something good happen.
It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Keeping his eyes downfield. Trying to make magic with his feet. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up 1 on the play. Hits inside. It's Daly. Breaks into the open. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Red Hawks will punt it away on 4th down. Searching for space. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Second down to the air. Makes the grab. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabs it in the middle. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got him quickly. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. Long way to go on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to establish the run. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown Sooners! And they take it in for 6 more points. And
Really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Cuts it upfield. It's Daly. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Second down, gonna throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. Hauls it in. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
Well, you can't throw it much better than that. You've got an in-breaking route coming from the right-hand side, and there wasn't a big window to squeeze that football into, but really nice job on the timing. He threw it at the perfect moment, puts it only where his guy can make the catch, and they get a big first down.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. They're all over it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Look out! And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the big fella. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Reels it in. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Selling the fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Across the 25. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Dumps it to the back. Got it. They will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking for space. It's Daly. Got enough for the first down. Oh, he's got some space. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Drops back on first down. Here comes the heat. Complete downfield. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just enough time for one final play of the half. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Edition, so let's dive right in. Let's begin with the West Virginia Mountaineers taking on the number 19 team, the Arizona State Sun Devils.
Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
There we go, defense. That's the play you needed to have. All night long, you've been giving up big ones to this offense. That's why you're in the position you're in right now, down by multiple possessions. But finally, they come away with their first sack.
And the Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on second down. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Could not make his way to the corner. The Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the return, he gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Miami, Ohio, ready to get the offense going on this drive. They'll move the wide receiver. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. It's complete to the right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Redhawks headed quickly to the line. Finds a crease. It's Daly. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Down he goes. Second and long here. Finds his target down the middle. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Finds his target. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Redhawks are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Under pressure. He's going to take off. Short gain on the play before he slides. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Driving forward, it's Daly. Maybe some room here. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Redhawks!
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
PAT unit on the field. Right down the boulevard. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he'll bring it out to the end zone. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. RPO complete to open the drive. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Snap in the shotgun. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Fires on the move. Got a man in the middle. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. There he goes. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. That one comes out hot down the right side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And what a nice ball. You can see he sees him running the corner route, lays it out in front, catches the ball, and nice job catching the ball, and then doing what? Getting upfield, not running out of bounds, not getting pushed out, not getting tackled. Nice job after the catch, getting vertical, getting to the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Wide receiver going in motion. First play of this drive. Rush right in his face. And it's a sack.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Got his man. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Unloads it left. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. And the Redhawks send out the punt unit. He's going to have to strike this ball well in the face of this howling wind. Trying to get started. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Gives it to the back on the draw. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Looking for running room. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first. Quickly out to the tight end. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Rush is on. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Touchdown Sooners! And the route is on. And another passing touchdown for this Sooner quarterback. He keeps this up, and he might wind up in that 100-touchdown club with Baker Mayfield and Landry Jones.
So many good guys that have had good days, but how about this day? I mean, fitting the ball all over the yard, just padding the stats, and you start mentioning guys like Jones, and you start mentioning guys like Baker Mayfield, that's Sooner pristine legacy there.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Tells the run, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. They'll send the back in motion. Oh, pressure's coming. He sacked this defense all over him.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The Red Hawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Just gets rid of that one. And the Red Hawks will punt this one away. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Going to field this one in tight quarters. No room to bring it back. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. In the backfield, it's Lockett. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Takes it from the gun on third down. It's picked off and another empty drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. He's got his man across the middle. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. Always great to build momentum with an early season victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week. One more period to go and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stand to the game and we'll start with the first down. Got him on the RPO. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The Sooners trying to cash it in on first and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it on first and goal. They were all over it. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Snap it to the back. And he's in! Touchdown, Oklahoma! Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Bringing it out. And he pumps it up inside the 20. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. Quick give. It's Daly. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Lockett. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Keeps it moving. It's Daly. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Long way to go on second down. Gets the back moving. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Red Hogs are marching down the field. Fresh setter downs going to the air. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Left side is Lockett. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. Motion from the wideout. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab past the marker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. They'll need a bunch on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Just barely got rid of it. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. They just keep firing. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. On the move. He's going to run it. Turning it on. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. And the Redhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Flanagan. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Pulls it on the option. Finding some room. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. The Redhawks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Pulls it again on the option. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal for this offense. Straight ahead, it's Daly. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down. They're all over him. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Shoots through that hole and picks up 5. He's out to the 11. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Motion from the wide receiver. They give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. On the move. Nice move to pick up yardage. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space for the 1st down. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the 1st down. The Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Neutral zone is on that. Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. 2nd and long here. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He'll pull it on the read. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Just feeds the running back. Drag down. 3rd and long right here. Keeps it himself. He's able to get it out to the 25, but needed a little bit more to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. The kick is on its way. On the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Rides the option, he keeps it. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. With the clock running, this should be the final play. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better, they go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.